We're going to go ahead and pull some cards specifically for twin flames just to see what is going on for the twin flame collective, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine. Let's just see what is going on. This is just a general read. Remember that. However, when you are a twin flame, you're part of a twin flame collective, and you're here to help clear that collective as well too. So you'll probably notice if you are a twin flame, you're drawing lots of other twin flames to you energetically as well too. So we're going to do a little bit of a reading, but remember, this is just a general reading. If you need a one-on-one reading, you just go ahead and book it on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. The link is always on all of my videos. I also am an energy worker and an energy healer, and I'm always trying to get you guys to do more healing sessions on my site. Just go with what you're guided to. You're going to know what you need. It's all really, really going to help you. So always recommending that you're doing more energy work anyways, but especially if you're a twin flame. I also do twin flame coaching, which is amazing for healing all sorts of challenges and issues that you may run into on the twin flame journey. I think that's why they call it the twin flame journey as well too. So make sure you guys are checking out my website, and we're going to go ahead and start with a reading for the divine feminine just to see what is going on. All right. So we're going to start with divine feminine. What is going on for you? If you're divine masculine and you're watching, take these as direct messages from your feminine. I let my ego get in the way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. So this is like where all of the horrible things come up. We'll say, yes, first we do the love bubble and you notice all of the amazing qualities, and then usually it's like ego clashes and things like that. And it just kind of depends on how that will happen. But I do feel this is a huge part of the process and something we're going to talk about, because twin flames take you through some of the biggest death cycles and rebirths that you go through when you're with your twin flame as well too. When you first see each other, you begin an intense activation process as well too. You're going to notice the more that you're around your twin flame that your energy begins to change. And this is in a positive way, although it doesn't always feel positive. The inner work that we're going through, and this is what we're going to talk about, because ego is like, this is what is happening. We have to let go of the old. We go through a lot of intense clearing of energy, purging out of the old, and we're in this strange space. This is for the reading, where the old is gone. Your ego is still trying to cling to the 3D. It's trying to cling to the old narratives, old stories, things that have happened in the past lives, but it's all behind you, and like the new hasn't come in yet, especially if you're in a space of separation. This is what twin flames go through, because like you've tapped in when you met each other to that divine plan and how it probably should have gone, or you expected it to go on some type of level. And maybe sometimes when you're in separation, it feels like you're stuck in limbo and you can't move forward. So you've let go of the old, you've made the changes necessary, but you haven't come into the new fully yet. And so it can feel like that when you're going through twin flame, especially in spaces of separation. Healing ego issues. This is letting go of old patterns. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. You used to light up my world. And this is feminine reading, so you're missing masculines, especially with that Sagittarius full moon energy. I know a lot of you guys are really longing for, this happens anyway, longing, missing, desiring this person, wanting to be with this person as well too. This is where, if in separation, you get really, really spiritual and begin to connect with that source energy and get that glow up and work on yourself. This will help on the masculine side of things, no matter what is going on. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. So let's talk distance, space. A lot of times we get stuck in, and this is for twin flames, a lot of times you guys have conflicting or opposite attachment styles. So we see a lot of the time this can create triggers and challenges and problems. If one person is an avoidant in the connection, they're known for pushing you away, sabotaging the connection when you get close, distancing, putting more space and separation and distance in the connection. And this can be very challenging to go through and to deal with. So we're doing the feminine reading. There is some type of distance, separation. Maybe you're just not as close as you like to be. This person, might be, I don't want to say moving slow or whatever it is, but there is some type of distance or separation that needs to be healed within this connection. I should have believed in you. You always have my best interest at heart. You might have lost faith in the journey, the process, your twin flame, whatever it is, jokes aside, as well too, needing to have more faith in this connection as well too. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. So you might be getting ignored, silent treatment, I know, right? And things like this. This cuts me very deeply because I had a parent that did this to me, and they did it to my mother and kind of pushed her over the edge too. I talk about this in my books as well too, things that I've uncovered, because we uncover things, right, as we're going through the past. So I'm a communication person. I'm like Gemini moon. Let's talk about it. Let's talk things out. And so I never got the lack of communication. Lack of communication is lack of commitment though, and they are showing that they don't care about you. Actually, when you go through silent treatment, if someone's doing it intentionally, this is emotional abuse. It's very manipulative and it's very painful. It actually triggers certain areas energetically within the emotional body, within the brain, and pain body and things like that. So sometimes this is done not intentionally, but oftentimes it's done intentionally, like, right? And so some of you guys might go through this. I see this even more with twin flame connection. I don't know why, than even other types of relationships, which can make things very frustrating and challenging if you're going through this as well too. So there might be lack of communication, no communication. I talk to many twin flames that are like blocked, right? They've pushed you away. Usually this indicates the other person is being triggered in some type of way. Can't let go of the past. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? This is where Divine Feminine is at, like whether it's wanting to just let go of the past and start over and all of this stuff, and like wanting to come together. And this could be something just on your side too. It depends on where your twin flame is at. We'll find out in the masculine side as well too. So we see Divine Feminine wants to let go of the past, and this is the past with your twin flame, and to start over. You always have a soul tie. You always have a connection with this person, and I think this is important too, because the connection doesn't go away, and that you have this spiritual, energetic, emotional, mental connection with this person anyway. So you're always picking up and reading their energy and whatever it is as well too. So you're feeling that spiritual connection that you have with this person, where you've had many past lives, and even, you know, lives within this lifetime if you've done certain cycles with them. It just kind of depends. But some of you guys have a runner dynamic, and this could be someone, like I said, avoiding the connection and things like that. But this person doesn't want to run anymore. They need to wake up to their own stuff, we'll say like that. All right, we have, and this is neglect. I've failed to give you what you need, needing to work on self-love, really filling up your own cup. I'll say teapot, right? Fill up your own cup, your whole teapot. Fill up your cup. Take care of yourself. Do energy healing. Do energy work. If you're expecting this person to give you love, sometimes they're not able to in these spaces. You'll find, because they're going through such intense inner transformation and process, and this is part of your own spiritual awakening, so that you can see whatever painful areas, triggers, shadow aspects, wounds are coming up, so that you can heal them within yourself as well too. Some of you guys have been relying heavily on emotion, on relationships to make you feel better. Twin flame is one that wants you to be independent and having your own path in life, but coming together as a whole, right? And so it's a different kind of connection as well too, because it's one that is about spiritual awakening and getting more, we'll say, better in your energy, right? Going into a high frequency. For those, not everyone is, but for those in separation, work on your ascension. Your twin flame will meet you there, you know, right in the 5D. And I think this is where we have problems, because a lot of people are like, I'm trying to manifest this into the physical, the 3D. Well, this is the problem, because usually we would do that in other lifetimes. Like, okay, we need to manifest this connection into the 3D, but we're done with the 3D and we're trying to ascend into and anchor into and stay in 5D frequencies. So if you work on your ascension, this person will meet you there. Space, you need your own space right now and time to think. If you're in a separation, see it like one or both need space right now. It's usually the other person if you don't feel that way, but take this space for yourself. Do things that you would do, not that you couldn't do in the connection, So it's all about, sorry, bugs. It's all about getting independent as well too, and doing things that you want to do in the connection, but you also want to hold space for this person if you do want to be with them. Now, this is where you have to really follow your intuition and your own inner guidance. One or both are being guided by spirit. Usually both twin flames have a strong spiritual connection as well too. So you're needing to tune in and follow your own inner guidance, but you want to hold space for this person literally and to connect with them energetically. So like if you really want to be with your twin flame, you shouldn't be like, dating and that busy. You should be actually holding space for them so that they have a place to vibrate into your life as well too. It just kind of depends on the dynamic. So while you're taking space, be mindful of how you're filling that space up as well too. It's a really good time to meditate, self-reflect, spend time taking care of yourself, self-care, doing energy work, and kind of paying attention to the spiritual in this space. All right, Divine Feminine is not happy, unsatisfied. You're not happy with how things are going. You're dealing with guilt. This is pain from the damage that you've also set into motion with this connection too. So Divine Feminine feels very badly about things, how things went as well too. Okay, make sure that you're nurturing and taking care of yourself. You're needing to really take care of your inner child and mother yourself. Healing inner child wounds. Twin flames, the narratives and the soul split and the different, when you guys start to compare your lives, you're going to find so many synchronicities and patterns. But these are also triggering deep wounds. Take care of your inner child right now. Pay attention to your guidance that you're getting. Pay attention to the direct downloads, messages from source, messages from spirit. Sometimes it's, telling you, for one, it might be like, I got to get off this twin flame line. Another, it's like, stay, right? And you're like, And at different times, you need to pay attention to your guidance. It's going to help you move through the twin flame experience specifically for you. All right, we are birthing a new age. This is dreaming a new world into being. You're being guided to work on your inner world, and your inner world is your outer world of what you are creating, of what you are manifesting, and what you are birthing into reality. This is my favorite time of year anyway. I always love, we'll say go in spring and summertime, right? Everything comes to life, and this is all about the new. We do a lot of clearing in the fall and the winter, and this is all about birthing the new and what you're creating, what you're manifesting, and what you're bringing to life right now. Right, Divine Feminine is unbound. This is releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You're clearing deep karma right now. You've taken on a lot of karma, and I think this is important too in this lifetime. These are wounds and things we need to go into on a deeper level. Your twin flame will hold a lot of the same. When we talk to twin flame astrology, they're going to hold a lot of the deep core wounds. I know that me and my twin flame have the same Chiron sign, which is also in my Sun and Venus sign, so very deep there stuff as well too. So our fears are going to be very similar in a lot of things too when it comes to how we're wired up and stuff like that. So you're going to see a lot of synchronicity, not just with how your life went and patterns of it, but also astrologically as well too, as our astrology is our soul blueprint, and it's going to help us through our life with different lessons and experiences that we will have as well too. You're going to see a lot of synchronicities and patterns when you're looking at both of your twin flames astrology side by side. Protection. Call back your power, cut your cords, and soul retrieval. Make sure that you're cutting your cords. So if you are in a space of separation, you're needing to go within and to clear and heal and release a lot of karmic patterns, programs, karmic patterns, programs, and even, attachments, cords, things like that, oftentimes recorded to past lovers' experiences, traumatic experiences. And sometimes when we go into the twin flame relationship, it stirs up all the old energetic baggage that we didn't know we had, but it comes to the surface and we have to deal with it. So make sure that you're cutting your cords, taking care of yourself, doing things like sage, Palo Santo, right? I'm burning frankincense. Like I'm doing a lot of cleansing, right? Flow to water, like a lot of energy cleansing of my house, of myself. Make sure you're cleansing your chakras. Make sure you're taking space to do, whether you're doing meditation videos, Reiki healing sessions, and things like that. It will help you so much with clearing and releasing a lot of the energy. A lot of the twin flame process is an energy process. So we're not always consciously aware of it. We just know we're getting triggered and stirred up and having to deal with a lot of crap. A lot of that is energy stuff that we have to deal with. So make sure that you're cleansing your energy more, doing chakra clearings. I do a ton of twin flame clearings on my website specifically to clear your energy, because it's like you go through so many layers of stored energies and blocks that we didn't even know we had. So take care of your energy. We have the Pleiades coming through. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Some of you guys are starseeds. Some of you guys might even be Pleiadian starseeds as well too. And I think this is important as twin flames. Your missions are going to go perfectly together. And that was one thing that I noticed right at the beginning with my own twin flame, how they fit perfectly. We did a group mission together, right? like he come in and fit perfectly with it and knew what to do. And so I do feel this is from past lifetimes as well too, with the same kind of gifts as well too. You're going to notice your gifts are really interchangeable. Like if you're a healer, your twin flame's probably a healer. If you're in a certain field, your twin flame may be as well too. And you're very complementary. Yes, you're very opposite, as we were talking about having opposite attachment styles, but you're complementary in your energy. Each one has what you're lacking. If there's something you're really bad or struggle with in life, your twin flame is going to be really, really good at it and going to be able to pick up the pieces as well too. And this makes things easier when you're coming into union. You're going to very fast find that, you know, your weaknesses become strengths with this person. I feel bad about how things went. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things differently. Divine Feminine is in that energy of loss, grief, and just feeling badly about things. I will wait for you. There is no one else. And is this a love? This is to ask yourself, is this a love worth waiting for? But also asking, is that person reciprocating? Because we want someone who reciprocates our love. We don't want to do unrequited love anymore. And unfortunately, right, we're getting a lot of unrequited love. Make sure that this person is also wanting to be with you back. I want to start over with you. So powerful messages and energies coming through. Yes, I'm your twin flame. We've done this dance many lifetimes together. And so you guys know the connection. Okay, so how it usually works and what I've seen is like masculine knows the connection, right? They knew it right at the beginning. But for some, if they've gone runner, they might have, because usually the masculine does, but it could just be the dominant masculine ego energy. And if they have tried to go runner, then they're trying to deny the connection, but they know it. They know it anyways. And you haven't left their mind anyways. So it just kind of depends with that too. I need to do some soul searching on my own. We will come together once fully healed. So just working on your healing process, and you know that as well too. If this person isn't around, separation, runner energy, not around enough, there's things that you need to heal energetically within yourself as well too. Pay attention to what your twin flame is teaching you and mirroring to you. You're going to get so much lessons very, very fast. Just because the twin flame relationship, actually we usually double down and get more lessons, and they're teaching you things very, very fast. So each soul is moving through its own spiritual lessons that it's getting out of the experiences too. Pay attention to what this person is teaching you. Okay, 5 of Wands. There might have been some type of conflict, competitive energy, struggles and opposition. And we talk about that yin and yang and opposing forces. So there could have been, you know, just depends on how that is manifest. It could just be not seeing eye to eye, or maybe some of you guys are actually in separation energies or not on speaking terms. 8 of Pentacles, this is your hard work paying off. And what are you manifesting? What are you working on? Some of you guys, and I love it because this is your manifestation energy, but it's pentacle and money energy. And we are healing like never before in these higher frequency energies on planet Earth. So it's all about like pentacle energy, right? Connecting with the earth, but also healing your finances, your love life kind of energy. There might have been some kind of drama in this connection though too with this. Now, this is Queen of Wands, and it's very passionate, optimistic, fiery energy. So sometimes it's very fiery energy, like literally like you guys come together too fast and it burns out like a flame, right? Or the flame goes out. And it's like about tending that fire, spiritual flame energies that you guys hold. You guys are keepers of the flame. Your job is to hold a high frequency and to hold those flame energies. When you go into low frequencies or aren't getting along or getting on, you go into separation. When you're able to maintain those high frequency energies, it's beautiful. There's no better feeling on planet Earth or anywhere than that twin flame love energy. It is the most beautiful divine love bubble energy, just being around this person and being, you know, high vibe. All right, so we have Page of Cups. There might be because usually this is like communication and good news, but there might be not a lot of movement there, like not talking. And this could be because of childhood issues. This person is obsessed with you anyways, even though you feel like that way, but there are some type of blocks coming up as well too. You might not know what your twin flame's doing. They have secret plans. This is our secret plans. They're doing their own thing. They got secret plans. But remember, twin flame is the divine plan for your life. That is what it all comes down to, past everything in life, past the material realms and everything. When you ascend into the spiritual, this is the divine plan. I think that when you meet, you become aware of that. And it's about following that divine plan. Okay, so we have divine feminine is letting go of things. This is the death card. This is endings and beginnings, but this is change and transformation, spiritual transformation. This is to let go of the old situations, energies, and beliefs. You're going through a lot of purging as well too, especially in separation. So if you feel like, oh, this is done, I don't think so. And so know that you're both going through that on each side as well too. And I think this is so important with twin flames, to know that you're going through the same process, even separate, that separation is an illusion and your lessons are still going hand in hand. Okay, so we're going to do a quick reading. I say quick, for the divine masculine, just to see what is going on. Tomorrow's a busy day energetically. I have a bunch of stuff on my site. I did put up some new stuff this morning for the next couple of days, so make sure you guys are checking out what is in my shop. If it's in my shop, you can still do it. I did leave yesterday's full moon stuff up there. Usually I would just take it right down, but I left it up there for you guys. If you guys want to do any of that, you guys still can. We're still very much in those full moon manifesting energies, powerful energies for twin flames. Okay, so we're going to do a reading for the masculine. All right, divine masculine. If you are divine feminine watching, direct messages from your masculine. Our relationship was different and special. Other people don't understand it. This is one of the challenges of twin flame, that your friends are not going to understand it. They're like, oh my God, let go of that person. I can't name one family member or friend that I think was on board with my situation. And I just don't talk about my life anyways to people, right? But when I would, they're like, yeah, they don't understand it, but none of these people are actually a twin flame, right? So they probably aren't the best at giving me dating advice. We all know I give dating advice for a job as well too, and I do this for a job, right? So it kind of takes a different level as well too, because I talk to so many people and I have so much knowledge on this as well too. So sometimes this is hard though, because you don't have anyone to talk to and they might not understand it. And I know that I'm tuning in right now to my own masculines side, and they don't either, right? Like a lot of the people in their lives are asleep or they are awake, and they definitely don't have good love life situations going on. So then this is where you need other twin flames around you to help you through the process oftentimes too. And sometimes we don't always have that support, so get some twin flame support if you need it. Right, it's easier being with someone from my world. So this is where the karmics were really easy. A lot of times, and this is something I've seen within the past few days, someone was telling me, like, I don't know why my twin flame doesn't want to do a relationship with me. They had no problem doing like a many-year relationship with their last karmic partner, right? They have no problem marrying the karmics, dating them, living with them. I think what it comes down to is the karmics are not going to expect you to change. They see your bad habits and they don't care. Oftentimes these are, strange connections anyways, and that your divine feminine is awakened and they want you to heal with them, whatever that looks like. They want you to do awakened lifestyle. They want you to heal and work on yourself, right? And so this is where you have to level up and do a lot of change, and where the work comes in too. So it depends, but some masculines think it's too much work and they're trying to go back to the old. The 3D was easier, right, than doing the 5D or navigating the 5D. It just kind of depends. Some of them might have karmic contracts or unresolved business then, if they're with karmics as well too. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been, and you can't get this person off your mind because you're not supposed to. This is a powerful connection. You're literally chaos, right? So you'll think about the person all day, whether you're, in union and getting along and it's good thoughts, or you're in separation and you're not getting along and it's not so good. So you want to have a good connection with this person because it's such a spiritual connection. It's such a spirit connection as well too. So just know that this person is thinking about you a ton, the masculine. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. And so this could be Divine Feminine could have projected their pain at you, or unhealed aspects at you, or things that you triggered within them, especially if there was some type of separation. Separation wounds is the worst thing to go through as well too, especially if, you know, runner I don't want to say instigate, kicks off these separations as well too, but different things too. I see you in the face of strangers. You're always with me. So like, okay, this is where everyone you meet, you think of your twin flame. I just had an experience like this a couple hours ago where I just met someone, right? And I was instantly reminded of my twin flame as well too. So sometimes you'll be meeting people and they might carry aspects. I feel this when I look back at the dating Akashics, that we didn't know this, but every karmic partner, as they say, has aspects of your twin flame. And when you were working through the karmics, this was all leading you to your twin flame union as well too. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know this is true now, and I always say to act on this stuff. Male energy is about action and making things happen. You guys are the leader. You're supposed to be leading the union. And if you really love someone, I said, don't sit and try to figure it out too much, right? Because you might miss your chance. And you'll say, what? Even with twin flames, we end up learning with other people. We can go on to other timelines and things like that. If you do love this person, stop holding back, because this is like holding back and you haven't told them this in some type of way. A lot of you guys are apart. This could just be spending a lot of time apart because like you're working and doing other things, or, you know, you've been talking but not fully in union, or actually more hardcore separation energy, no contact, no communication, but there's some type of absence. And Divine Feminine is feeling her masculine gone bad, like that part of them is missing as well too. So Divine Masculine is feeling their feminine gone, and it feels like they're missing something so bad, and that they feel broken and shattered about this situation. They're trying to detach from the connection, some of them, and clear their mind. Sometimes this makes it worse. There's some type of, this is a karmic connection too. People don't like to hear this. I know, right? It can get real karmic with twin flames because, you know, different things, but these are things to resolve. You guys are supposed to be letting go of the old and coming together, but sometimes we still have some of this stuff in our system as well too. This is the bad behavior, the bad patterns that we're all working on, that we need to acknowledge, face, and to heal as well too. So this is like stuff coming up. You guys have unfinished business though together, and I think you feel that. Understanding. Divine Masculine is quite empathic and can see their feminine side of things. Okay, trust your intuition. Pay attention to what your intuition is guiding you to do about this situation, Divine Masculine. Okay, how have you been trying to act like, how have you been trying to shove yourself back in that matrix box, back in the 3D? Some of you guys are hiding who you are. You're acting the sheep, right? Acting asleep, and hide who you are, and you're needing to really expand during this time. And like sometimes it's not just uncovering your light. You've been doing that. You've been doing the healing work and uncovered it, but it's actually about allowing your light to shine. This is where you need to really like stand in your light. This is about like your mission and being seen. There's a tower moment happening for the masculine. There's a crumbling. And what are you clinging to? You're clinging to the old. It's old connections, family, friends, the 3D. It all holds us in the 3D. Needing to let go of the old. Warrior woman. I don't want my cards to blow everywhere. Warrior woman, your divine, this could represent your divine feminine too, like the sword of truth, right? God's angels. But it also could be, you know, your own fear. If you weren't so afraid of this connection, oh my God, a lot of these people are afraid of love. I guess so. Afraid of the connection, right? Like if you were not afraid of this connection or this person or love, and I don't know why, but look, so something you need to face internal. This could be a fearful, avoidant attachment style, or just fear that you need to face your own shadow. Okay, there's an awakening happening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I love this because it's such an astral card too, and you guys know that you're meeting in the astrals every night with your person, whether you remember it or not. But this is integrating those higher frequency energies. Your divine feminine has come and activated you as you have them, masculine. They will never be the same, right? You've touched them energetically, and that you're activating them and healing them, and you'll see how much you both are changing since you met. Like I was just tuning into that too, of how much my divine masculine has changed of himself as a person and his energy over the, we'll say, few years we learned together, of the energy of how he was, right? And so you guys are changing each other and activating each other. trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? And you are supported, drawing on that support in the unseen, the angels, source, connecting with your spirit guides. You have many blocks for union still, so it's all about clearing those blocks. But you're preparing for union even in the separation. This is space to prepare more. I don't know why, but it just depends. I search for you in every lifetime. This is a deep past life connection. You've been looking for this person your whole life. I never understand this. You've been literally searching for this person your whole life. And when it come to the karmics, I said you got married, moved in, played house, right, with the karmics. I know, right? And I know, right? And then you find the twin flame and they fumble it and they're scared and they're like, I'm too, and I don't understand why, because you've been looking for this person your entire life. Oftentimes twin flames come together when you're a little older because you're meant to come together and spend the rest of your life together, right? That's what I'm about. But you come together with your twin flame and you stay together the rest of your lifetime, and you go through that separation with death again, and you know it. So this is like clock is ticking energy. I know, Alice in Wonderland, you're late. Clock is ticking energy though. Like, we always think we have so many moments in life, but it's about living life to the fullest, because actually life is kind of short when we think about it. I feel the same emotions as you all the time. And so it's like the surge in ocean or tsunami of emotions, because you're clearing a lot of emotions too. Oftentimes, Divine Masculine, they purge out more emotions because you guys have more repressed from childhood. So it's a lot of emotions that you're dealing with. You're my past and my future. You might have had a past with this person. Maybe you see your future with this person. You need to heal how you're seeing things. A shift in perspective is needed. Oh my God. And then some of these masculines would like try to rewrite the whole narrative to suit their ego and get rid of the connection. I'm like, oh my God, gaslighting, right? Element. And it's like, don't gaslight yourself, bro, because this is a reading for the masculine. And it's like, you need to shift your perspective. Your ego is just trying to keep you in these mental loops with it too. Love is something you feel. Right, so we have the Two of Cups. This is a beautiful union card. It's coming into union. This is meant to be a friendship, a love affair. When you do get together with your twin flame, you notice you can talk to them for hours about everything. This is a deep friendship, and it's the basis of a beautiful relationship as well too. And this is why you guys come together so quickly when you do meet, right? But then usually it's like the obstacles, the tests, and everything outside of ourselves steps in. But you guys know that you click, right? And it's something very beautiful as well too. So this is the Harmony Spiritual Marriage card. And this is the Fool. You need to take a leap of faith, start over, like go on an adventure. I need someone who wants to road trip across America with me kind of vibes, right? Like going on an adventure, get out of your box, get out of there, travel, see the world, right? Enjoy Earth. And so this is a venture card, like maybe the universe is kind of guiding you or moving you forward to take some type of a trip or adventure. Right, we have the Sun in reverse, and this is for some people, but especially in separation or missing or longing your flame, this is sadness and depression. And I've pointed this out, the obvious too, that's where it is without this person. And it's like you deal with a lot of that as well too. Yeah, you could go ahead and live without your twin flame. It's about like living without your arm, as they say, or losing a limb. But it's more like going through the motions and never being happy or satisfied. Missing this person constantly, right? Depression, sadness. It's living life, but being so unhappy about it because it's very mundane. So it's choosing a mundane existence, as well too. Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough is going to happen. This is new beginning energy. So if you guys are lacking communication, we've been talking about that a lot. There's going to be communication. If you guys have karmic holdups, like legal stuff, this could be divorce, lawsuits, other stuff coming through. Right, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, because we'll say it's just about lack of independence. Like if you've been going after lazy get rich quick schemes and they're not working out, focused on money, something going on with your finances, right? And maybe you wanted freedom and then you got it and you're like, okay, as I always say, freedom isn't anything but missing you, right? Right? So it could have been like prioritizing freedom over the relationship or money. Something is going on here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, and this is where the masculine should be, this beautiful, sometimes this is water sign energy, and as well too, but it's a romantic proposal. It's a love offer. It's taking action. It's coming in and following your heart and being in love and going after it. It's the knight coming in. I always love that. Like this is who the masculine should be. Yeah, the knight on the horse. The knight on the horse coming in, right? With that love offer. And this could be, if in separation, reconciliation and reunion. If you're in a union, this is taking it to the next level. This might be like, hey, let's move in together. Let's make a plan. Let's do some stuff together, right? Like let's take this relationship higher. You've been dating a while, right? It's like proposal energy and, relationship energy as well too. All right, I'm going on that note, but have a beautiful day. If you guys need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I do one-on-one readings and tons of healings on there. Check it out. Check out my twin flame coaching too.